Today is Monday, January 18th. Welcome to another episode of Legal Briefs. My name is Wes Austin. I'm a lawyer keeping you updated on the latest legal news. On January 11th, the judge ruled that former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin will be tried separately from the other three defendants in the death of George Floyd. Derek Chauvin's trial will take place in March, while the other former officers involved will stand trial in August. The four former police officers currently facing charges in the death of George Floyd are Derek Chauvin, J. Alexander Kueng, Thomas Lane, and Tou Thao. Now, Chauvin is charged with second-degree murder and manslaughter. The others, so Kueng, Lane, and Thao, are charged with aiding and abetting murder and manslaughter. Now, prosecutors handling the case recently filed a motion asking that the trial be delayed by 3 months, citing coronavirus concerns. Now, in response to that motion to delay the trial, just last week, Hennepin County District Judge Peter Cahill issued an order splitting the trial. In the order, he said that he was going to keep the trial date for Chauvin, but would split the trial off for the other defendants and would delay their trial for 5 months. Let's look at some of the language from the order. The trial in State v. Chauvin shall take place as previously scheduled on March 8, 2021. The other defendants remain joined for trial, which is hereby continued to August 23, 2021. So Chauvin's trial will start on March 8th in Hennepin County. Hennepin County is the county Minneapolis is located in case you're wondering. The other former officers involved, so Kueng, Lane, and Thao, their trial will start on August 23rd. Now, I would think these three defendants have to be really happy with the trial being split so that Chauvin's trial is separate. I mean, the farther they can get away from Chauvin is going to have to help them in their defense. And each of the defense attorneys had previously requested a separate trial, so I'm sure they're very happy with that. The judge in this case, he had previously decided to allow live streaming of the trial. So that means Kueng, Lane, and Thao's attorneys, they'll be able to watch Chauvin's trial, which is going to give them invaluable insight into the prosecution's case, like what Judge Cahill is like, what the different witnesses are like on the stand. I think this is going to give them an advantage they otherwise wouldn't have had. So why did the judge order that they be tried separately? Well, back in November, Judge Cahill had ruled that they would all stand trial together. However, in this order last week, Judge Cahill said that the COVID-19 issues, social distancing protocols, and uncertainty about the COVID-19 vaccine prevented the four defendants from being tried in one trial as he previously ruled. In the order, he stated, the physical limitations of courtroom C-1856, the largest courtroom in the Hennepin County Government Center, make it impossible to comply with COVID-19 physical restrictions in a joint trial. In this order of January 11th, the judge also addressed the discovery issue. So earlier this month, Chauvin's attorney wanted to delay the trial because of alleged violations of discovery rules by the state. He alleged that the prosecutors buried important information in the midst of irrelevant material, that they provided duplicates of the same item, and that they turned over thousands of pages of unrelated documents. So in this same January 11th order, the judge addressed that, and he said that the state did not engage in any intentional violations of discovery rules. He basically said, look, all the stuff's coming in really unorganized, and they're just giving it to you as they get it. Plus, I believe some of the documents they were waiting on the FBI, and he said we don't have any control over the FBI. So anyway, thank you for watching Legal Briefs. I'll see you next week.